Hickman, body mind expert, and I help women in narcissistic and toxic relationships. I'm a genius at understanding how the body works and how we de-stress ourselves, how we get back into balance, how we heal, how we find alignment. I've spent the last 14 years of my life really studying this, both on myself and with all the women that I work with. And I share every day some of the things that I've discovered over the years about how to get out of the hole that we're in when it comes to childhood stress, things we carry from when we were a kid, to drama that's happening now, including the ever common narcissistic codependent relationship with a lot of women are in. Because the more crazy this world gets, the more stressed out it gets, the more people's narcissism is going to come up. And the women who are going to struggle the most are the ones that are empathic, like you, the ones who have highly sensitive nervous systems, the ones that can feel and see what's going on around them. You're kind of the canaries in the coal mine, just like me. And so you're feeling things and sensing things, even if your life is okay, even if everything's going well for you, you're still feeling and sensing all of the stress of the animals and the plants and the planet and the people. You are right there with them. So one of my absolute favorite, beyond a doubt, tools to use are terpenes. Okay, maybe you've never really heard of terpenes. Terpenes are the things that make something smell good. So when you smell a rose, that aromatic smell of the rose is a terpene. When you light frankincense as an incense, a resin, the smell that you smell is a terpene. When they tell you to smell rosemary and it improves memory, that's because of a terpene. Or when you ingest cannabis of any sort, that's a big piece of terpenes as well. So we have terpenes in a wide variety of plants, herbs, spices, essential oils, and those are the things that really make your body work well. Those are the things that people have been using to doctor themselves for millennia. So what are these little mysterious terpenes? They are the immune system of the plant. So when a plant gets sick, it can't go to a doctor. So instead, a plant's able to make its own medicine. And a lot of animals throughout time have realized this too. So you'll see animals when they get sick, they'll go after certain plants, they'll go after certain roots because it doctors them, it gives them what they need. And terpenes, which you find in essential oils, so when you use that lavender, when you put that eye mask on and it's got lavender flowers in it, you're doctoring yourself. When you put on a perfume that you love that's made with essential oils, you're doctoring yourself. So how does this work? Terpenes are very small, and so they actually can carry on the air. My favorite diffusers for essential oils, the ones that work the best, are the ones that are ionizing diffusers. They actually take little droplets of the essential oils and they put it into the air. So when you're walking around your house, you're actually breathing in medicine. And that medicine comes in through your nose and in through your mouth, and it keeps your respiratory system healthy. And it also tells your brain to go into a certain state of mind or a certain brainwave pattern or to release certain chemicals. When you breathe in an essential oil like jasmine, like geranium, like cedar, what it's doing is it's doctoring you. You're breathing it in, it's telling your respiratory system to boost itself up. Any essential oil will do that. And it's also telling your brain to go into a specific brainwave pattern. So you can also doctor yourself with things by putting them on your skin. Terpenes are so small that they're really easily absorbed. They're absorbed through your skin, they're absorbed through your lungs when you breathe them in. They're absorbed into your body, and they're little pieces of medicine that talk to you, that tell your body what a healthy, balanced state looks like without too many of those crazy side effects. And the same thing is true if you happen to, if recreational cannabis is legal in your state. If it is, cannabis is very high in these terpenes, and when you ingest it either either you inhale it or whether you absorb it through your skin, what it does is it's doctoring you. Not just, whatever psychoactive effect you might get, but it's physically doctoring you because it's got the exact same terpenes that essential oils have and the exact same terpenes that clove and cinnamon have. They have all those same terpenes as all the spices that you use when you cook, as all the essential oils that you use when you're wandering around your house. They all have it. So what I'd like you to think about is how you can create an environment that's healing for you and healing for somebody else. Because one of the cool things about essential oils or about these terpenes, one of the cool things about terpenes is that it's not psychological. It's not a placebo effect. It can be, but it's not. It's actual pieces and parts of a plant that you are inhaling in, that you're absorbing through your skin, that's making changes in your body in a really positive way. So many times when I have a holiday or when I have people over or when I need people to be in a good mood or when I have an appointment here at the space, what I do is I almost always have essential oils going on in the background, usually about a blend, or I'll have some sort of resin that I'm using as an incense, or I'll have some other type of terpene around, something that can be absorbed through the skin. And the reason I do this is because I choose things that keep me calm and they keep other people calm. So you can create an environment that will keep you zen, that will keep you low stress, because you're consistently doctoring yourself with things that keep you calm, that keep you level and mellow. And it'll affect everybody else too. It'll affect all the other people who smell it. I used to go to companies and they'd give me a spare room to do some body work. They'd give me a spare room to do body and energy work with people. And when I would do that, I'd bring my diffuser and I'd put my diffuser in the room and they could smell it at least 15, 20, 30 feet. And if you can smell an essential oil, if you can smell a spice, if you can smell an herb, you're actually breathing in and smelling those terpenes, those little pieces of plant medicine that keep you healthy and strong and keep your mood balanced and keep your nervous system regulated, keeps you from feeling crazy, and it keeps everybody else from feeling crazy too. Now, maybe you've tried stuff like this in the past. Maybe you've been like, oh, I've been using essential oils for years and it doesn't work and it's nice and some people like it. That's true. Essential oils and the terpenes and the herbs and the spices, they all work together with everything else that you're doing. So when you do, when you cook Thanksgiving dinner and use spices, and then you've got a diffuser going on in the background, and then you've got some brainwave entrainment music that's underneath everything, and then when you've got beautiful views out your window, when you create almost that spa environment in your own home, it's not just nice, it's not just pretty, it's not just something that they do to lure people into a spa. They actually create calm and peace. Your visual, your terpenes, the things that you see, the things that you hear, the things that you smell, they all work together. And so people will start coming to your home and saying, wow, your home just feels so good. And people who are having a bad day are more likely to trigger, which could be maybe a narcissistic partner, or maybe a friend, or maybe your child. All of these things, or maybe your mother, all of these things work together to keep people on a zen playing field where they can get along, where they can better manage their emotions, where they're less likely to come out swinging, where they're less likely to point and blame and accuse. Because you didn't just get into a relationship with a narcissist because they were unstable. You got into a relationship with a narcissist because they were also the most interesting, curious, dynamic people that you probably knew. And so what would happen is when they get off balance, then they become that Jekyll and Hyde. But when they're in balance, they're able to bring out that higher version of themselves. They're able to be a better version of themselves because they're more level, because their body is more stable. So you can use terpenes in a wide variety of ways, whether it's black pepper on food or when you're cooking, whether it's the essential oils in the background or whether you ingest something like cannabis or CBD. all of those things will give you the terpenes that you need in order to feel regulated, balanced, calm, okay? And if we're going into the holiday season and winter and COVID and pandemic, now's the time to prepare. Now's the time to start putting these things into place. So it's not just I tried this, it didn't work. Instead, it's a conscious effort to create an environment that will keep you calm and will keep other people calm and will keep us moving forward. Because if we as empaths don't do something in order to help other people find their balance and find their level, the world's really going to kind of go to hell in a handbasket, because that's our job. If you're in a narcissistic codependent relationship, it's probably because you're more empathic. It's probably because you have a highly sensitive nervous system and you're noticing things around you. And if you do that, your role or part of your role in this world is to be the one that says no more, to be the one that says enough, because you know that your sensitivity is telling you that things are not going in the direction we want them to go. So start using your terpenes however you use them. Use them in multiple different ways and realize every time you smell something that smells good and is natural and is aromatic, you are breathing in medicine. And it's not bad medicine, although some people do have sensitivities to things like chamomile that can create some problems, or they may have problems with other scents that trigger them. But generally speaking, essential oils and herbs are safe. And so feel free using them. You can't overuse too much essential oil. The body, because it's natural, the body just sort of takes what it needs and it leaves the rest. So everything that smells good is a medicine. So surround yourself with these wonderful medicines that keep you healthy, that keep you balanced, that keep you feeling good. Because the cool thing is if you feel good and you do the things for yourself that make you feel good, everybody else around you will start to feel better too, which means your relationships will get better, your conversations will get better, there'll be less triggering, there'll be less angry outbursts, there'll be less rage. These are one of the ways that we work with the body to help people stay in that calm, centered, loving Zen space that I know you want to be in. Okay? Cool. So if you're looking forward to more information like this, we're going to be doing a 7-day challenge right after Thanksgiving, starting November 30th. And I've got at least 15 of the best world-class speakers that are coming to share what they do, how they create a peaceful home for the holidays, how they keep themselves in a good space so that they can be authentic, so they can enjoy the day, they can enjoy the season instead of worrying and that they're going to be triggered by a narcissist's bad behavior or a narcissist being off balance. If you start now and if you are part of making small 1% changes, they all work together and you'll find your life changes faster than you ever thought. So keep an eye out for the 7-day challenge. It'll be starting Monday, November 30th. You'll need to register for it, and it'll be a week of self-care, a week where you do at least one thing every day that moves you forward in one part of your life and can be very small. And as I said, the neat thing is they all work together. It's not do this or this. It's do just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And oh my gosh, you've got a soup that's delicious. It's just how we all work. Okay? Cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.